Hey y'all, it's been a while since we vlogged. Oh snap. Oh, thank you. Ooh. Y'all know my setup is terrible. Anyways, so it's November 7th and I just haven't been in the best of moods anymore. Because yesterday was Sunday. I worked 8 to 4. And usually I leave at 3 o'clock because it's like, they don't need me anymore. So I usually work, then go home early, an hour, every Sunday. This particular Sunday, one of the people called out. So I had to actually work my shift, which, isn't a problem because this is my shift. So I'm having a pretty decent day. Can't wait to get home and because I was sitting there for 8 hours. Literally, I come out and the whole front of my car is like hanging. I might be a little exaggerated, but my freaking bumper is off. Like, if I can, I'll put a picture of it. My freaking bumper was off. And, like, everybody's talking about, be grateful and stuff like that. I'm grateful that you wasn't in the car and all of that. Like, I'm grateful I wasn't in the car. But now, I'm driving my car and it's literally held by rope. Because my car is literally so old that the damages is probably going to be more than what the car is worth. Like, it was a hit and run. I didn't even say what it was. It was a hit and run. So, by the time I got out there, which it happened 10 minutes before I got off, the person had left it and everything, and the car was just busted. Like, I don't know. When I came outside, I was looking at my phone or whatever. So then I look up, because my mom asked me to get me some Brillo, and I was trying to make sure, like, I got everything I needed, and it was good to go, because I only brought my phone, my keys, and I had just bought some flowers or whatever. Walk into my car, the front is just off. So when I get to it, I'm like, oh my, I'm freaking out. And then Joey was like, oh, this is your car? Joey's one of the people I work with. And I'm like, yeah. It's like, oh my God. Like, when I came out here, it looked like that. So then we're standing at the car talking, and this one guy gets out. He was like parked a little bit behind me, but like on the side, and he like pulls up. He was like, oh yeah, I saw everything. I took a picture of the license plate. Like, thank God for a good Samaritan. Like, he said they were trying to turn out the space and like, come out. And once they came out, they hit it. And then they backed up, they hit it again, backed up, hit it again, and scraped it on their way, like, out. You can't even see me. So they hit it, scraped it, hit it. And they're like, oh my God, what are you going to do? What do you want to do? So the first thing I did was call my father, because I'm no idiot. I'm about to call the police, but it's my car, but it's in my father's name, so I gotta make sure he's okay with it. Oh, I just sneezed like crazy. I don't even know where I was. I think I was at the part where I said it's my dad's car, right? So it's my dad's car technically, but it's my car. Like, he bought it for me, so it's like in his name and everything. Cause I didn't pay for it or anything. But anyways, it's basically his car that I drive every day because it's my car. I had to get something to eat because I'm hungry. Anyways, so he has stayed until the police got there, which for where we live is pretty decent. They only took about half an hour, which was like the same time my father took to get from my house to my job. So it's like he ended up getting there like 30 seconds to a minute before the police did. So I'm sitting there and I'm actually like kind of calm. Like, it's happening. Everybody's asking me questions. Everybody's staring. Like, everybody is like, looking to see like what happened. And I'm standing there like, yo, I can't believe it's me. The typical stuff. Like, you can't believe anything in the world happened to you. Like, I really can't believe it. But it happened, You're not, like, you're not, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not invincible. Anything can happen to anybody. But was I hoping it wasn't me? Absolutely. Like, did I think I was going to get off of work after having, like, one of the best Sundays? Because I got an extra sleep since the time went back. An extra hour. Like, no, I didn't think anything was going to happen like that. So I'm so calm, and they keep talking about it. I'm just like, yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe this. Next thing you know, I'm starting to break down. My manager was out there with me the whole time. I don't know. It all fell on me. And so my eyes just got real heavy and real watery. Because I was watering the whole time, but I'm like, I'm trying to keep myself together. Like, Corinne, it's okay. Your father's coming. My father's calm on the phone because he doesn't want you to panic. So he's gonna be calm. So when he's coming in, this is when I'm finally starting to break down, which is bad. So he came, and I just literally pointed him to what happened. I'm like, it's over there. So by the time I came back out, which I only was in there for less than 2 minutes, state trooper was finally there, and they was talking or whatever. When I came out, I was so hysterical that I couldn't even get myself together. Like, when I went to the bathroom, like, my eyes were so red. Looking in the mirror, my eyes were like so red. They were like this big. I was just like, I'm such an emotional person that I'm surprised at myself that I held it in that long. Because I'm a crier. I'm not even gonna lie. I cry at kids' movies, so I cry in any circumstance. Like, I would have bawled. But I don't know, something in me just was holding me together, and it had to come out. It came out. So when I came out, he was like, "Oh yeah, don't be sad because look, this is his car," and he said he crashed into his boss. But that's a police officer. So he crashed into that car. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't make me feel any better, because it made it worse for me, because he crashed into that car and he showed me the car and everything. But I look at the car he has right now. He's driving a different car. I'm looking at my car, and the person didn't even have the dignity to let anybody know. So they just fled the scene, and like, I'm looking at my car, like, I'm a college student. I work part-time, and now that I'm not even, over summer break, you get to work like 32 hours. Now I'm working 21 hours. So my check just went like significantly lower than it used to be. So I can't afford to just buy a new car and have car payments, and I can't afford that. So I'm looking at this situation like, you have a new car and I'm gonna have to like do something. Luckily right now I'm driving it, but the freaking front is held up by a rope. And it sucks when you're not the person that did it. Like, if I was in the accident, you're grateful that you didn't die, you're not hurt. I wasn't in the accident. So people keep saying, like, be grateful for not being like hurt. But I wasn't in the car. So it's completely different. Like, everybody's trying to make me understand, like, oh, you know, you weren't hurt and you're okay, but my car isn't okay. And my eyes just got so watery right now, and it hurts. A freaking car. Oh my gosh. I don't even know why. I'm still emotional. Like, this car, my father said, basically, the damages is going to be too much, and he's not going to be able to get it fixed because it's not worth it. Like, if my car is only worth $1,500, then it, you know, and the damages is $2,500, why fix it? You know, it's not worth it. And I get it, but I had this car since, like, I started driving. Like, oh my gosh, this is my baby. Like, I am grateful for my life. I'm grateful I wasn't in the car. I'm grateful I wasn't hurt. But this is my car. Like, I should be allowed to feel some kind of way that my car just got hit, you know, and that I wasn't in control of it. Because if I was in the car, I'm pretty sure I could have just swerved it. Like, it's been many a times where I almost been in an accident because of somebody else. And you know, you swerve it or whatever you do. But I couldn't help my car. I came out and boom. You know, life changes for you in seconds. Like, I can't imagine if my car didn't work right now. Like, I have a job, I have school. How would I even be able to get anywhere, you know? Like, of course, my mom and dad have a car, but they have jobs too. My sister has a car, but she has to go to school too. Like, you know, it just... Woo! Maybe I needed to get that out because I'm way over it. And the guy said he's going to charge that person with a hit and run. The crazy thing is they live right up the street from my job. So, yeah, I hope they get the max sentence because you shouldn't do that to people. You just destroyed a life. I can't imagine if my car wouldn't cut on and I couldn't drive it. What would I do? Out here, it's not like you get on the New Jersey Transit that take you all the way around the world. There's no bus that was going to get me to my job. And a cab, do you know how much a cab would be? Every day to every place I have to go to. Like, if I was a single mother living on my own and this is the only car I got, you just ruined my life. And you just left the scene. You didn't even come in and, you know, say anything. And I'm glad for that guy that who actually stayed and told the police like what he saw or whatever. Like, I'm glad for him. And there was other people that saw it and they reported it. They called it up and they, you know, gave the license plate. And I'm so thankful for that. I am so thankful. But I'm still emotional. I'm only 20 years old. So it's not like I'm on my own or anything. Like, this is big to me. It might not be big to people, but it's big to me. And I don't even know why I'm still crying. Like, done. Oh, and one of the reasons why I even vlog today is my mom, because exactly what I told her. I don't have anything happy to talk about. Like, it literally happened yesterday, so it's like I didn't have a week to like let it set in or anything. Like, I don't know. It's just I can't believe it. It's crazy. Maybe, you know what? Maybe now that I, talked about it, because, when I'm talking to other people, all they can say to me is, like, think of the bright side. Like, I can't. So now I get to tell, my bit and have, anybody. It doesn't even matter if nobody's even hearing me. I just needed to get it off my chest because I've been thinking about this all morning. I didn't even eat this morning. I didn't even want to go to class this morning. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to get out of my bed this morning. But I realized life doesn't stop because of, a minor setback. Like, I didn't have to work today, so I definitely didn't want to go to school. But I'm like, you know what? I got stuff to do. I don't want to fail school just because, some idiot decided to crash into my car and leave. But I can't stop thinking like everybody's staring at the front of my car because they think I'm gonna hit them. Because that's just the stereotype. You look at somebody's car and you're like, watch out for them because their car is hit. They don't care about anything. Like, they don't care if you wreck their vehicle. Like when it's like some crazy New York driver and they riding you and they don't care because you got a new car and their car is from 1972. They will hit your car and not have no feelings about it. Like, that's how I feel people are looking at me. And I had no control, no power over what happened to my car. I just came out, boom. And everybody, how it's situations that happen with people and people keep talking about it and you keep hearing about it. I'm the person that they're talking about right now at my job. Oh, did you see Corinne's car outside? Oh, you know what happened to Corinne's car? Oh, yesterday what happened to Corinne's car because I'm not there today. Now when I go back tomorrow, everybody's going to be asking me. And I don't want to be in there, in tears again. Because it's no way that I shouldn't get to feel the way I feel about what happened.